Good morning, it's 8:30, time to get the laundry on for the day. It's not long since I've been out of bed actually, about 10 minutes I would say. It's another, well, it looks like it's going to be a glorious day. It's a bit overcast at the moment, but hopefully I can get the laundry on the line. It's a gig day today, and also I very, very rarely go to a hairdresser's because I just trim my own hair with a pair of scissors usually, but I've decided on this occasion I am going to go. So my daughter and I are booked in for 2:10, and we're both going to get done at the same time by two different ladies. Not that long after that I need to leave for my gig, so hopefully that doesn't overrun. It should be fine, it should be plenty of time. I really have to get cracking on these songs I've got to learn today, even if it means I don't get my flute practice done, because I'm prioritising flute practice over it every day and not getting to it, so I'm just running out of time. So I just need to forget about the flute practice today and just go, oh well, I'm doing a gig later anyway, at least I'll get to play it. And just concentrate on learning the new songs now, because this is getting ridiculous. It's dragging on and on and on, and we've got rehearsal next week and I won't be ready for it unless I actually get a bit more active about scheduling. So anyway, I should get this laundry on now, get coffee on, get to my stuff this morning, and I'll speak to you in a bit. 12:05. I did the dishwasher. Oh, why is that? Oh, something fallen down? No, yes, yoghurt pot. Oh, maybe that's not all clean then. I've done a laundry load and hung it out in the garden to dry. I bet it's dry already. Yeah, I think it is. I've got my aero out. I'm wearing a dress, would you believe? I've had a bath and hair wash. I'm looking like this. It kind of swishes up when you spin this one. Ah, that's sweet, isn't it? So we're going for haircuts in about 2 hours time, so I'll have to have lunch I think before we go, and I need to go and learn some songs imminently, like now-ish. It's still less than 20 degrees down in the cellar, sort of, I don't know, 18, 19. I've been leaving things open to try and let the air flow through to warm it up a bit, but it's not worked. And the flipping humidity is getting ridiculous again. Oh, dehumidifier going back on. I'm emptying one of these out like so frequently. Hang on, I'm saying these, I'm not really demonstrating. This is the tank, so when it gets up to wherever the full level is, it takes a few days really, if I have it on a lot. I've had that years, it's very effective. It's written in your name and wrapped around your brain. Sing it till I'm jealous, lay it down again. Be there, they're all ready for you now. Let's try again. Timing's not quite there, but a little bit. Sing it till I'm jealous, tell them of the pain that's written in your name and wrapped around your brain. Sing it till I'm jealous, lay it down again. Be there, they're all ready for you now. It's coming on, it's coming on. Feels warm coming out of the cellar today. I have to have lunch. I've been doing that for about an hour and a quarter, I think, but I have to get some lunch down my neck now to be ready for the hairdressers. I'm going to heat the rest of this gnocchi up that I made yesterday. That's all I got left. I'm going to have that in that pan because microwave's a bit dodgy at the moment. It's a little bit rusty. I'm not quite sure if I should use it. Probably not. I'm going to have some avocados with it as well because there's not much there. This gnocchi from Lidl's is not normal gnocchi. It reminds me a bit of mochis. I don't know if you've had them. It's kind of like a gooey outer layer of like potatoey gooiness, and then inside there's a stuffing, and it's a cheesy stuffing in this case. It's time to play avocado roulette. Will it be hard? Will it be gone off inside? Will it be just right? And then that would be hitting the jackpot, wouldn't it? Let us see. It feels all right. It's good. Oh, I'm very pleased. I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to slicing avocado. That's what I usually do, slice it and then get the spoon in around the edge. What do you do? Do you have a special technique which is better than this? Oh, that's not too bad, is it? It doesn't look like the ones on people's Instagram and all that. Yum, yum. Oh, my daughter's running down the stairs. She's going to the cellar for some reason. What are you up to, Wiz? Are you going somewhere? Oh, okay. Oh no, that reminds me, my daughter coming down, that reminds me, I took a photograph of her yesterday, her and me. I realised that we've got hardly any photos of us together. Hardly any at all. I take photos of her, she doesn't take photos of me ever. She hasn't got any, she's had a load printed out to take to uni, and I was looking through them with her, and it's all her friends from college and other friends, and I'm like, where's photos of me for your pinboard then? She said, oh, well, if I need to see you, I'll just look at your vlogs, won't I? So there we are, she has no photos of me. Anyway, but I got one of us together yesterday, and I said, thinking she's never going to say yes, but I said, can I put that in the vlog so people can see what you look like? And she went, let me choose which one, because I took a few. So she chose which one, then she said, okay. So, ta-da! This is me and Izzy yesterday at our family meal. So I thought you might like to see how she's getting on now. Looks wise, she's slightly taller than me, but she tends to wear platform, like booty shoe things that make her massively taller than me. There's a collection of them. She's got them all over the house basically, but here are some. If you see what I mean, like the shoe bit starts there, so they're quite tall. Here's my lunch anyway. I added water to it because it was going a bit dry and I did too much. So I now have gnocchi broth, but actually I'll probably quite like that because I like it all brothy. I'm going out in about 10 minutes. I've come to do the before shot really. This is how long it is at the moment. I want it shoulder length, so quite a lot off. And I'm fed up with having a right slap edge, you know. I'm always trying to frame my face a bit with some hair around the sides. But it just never works because it just annoys me. I end up tucking it behind my ears and then it doesn't happen. So I'm going to be brave. I'm always nervous about going to the hairdressers because it's trusting somebody else with your image, that image that you outwardly project. And it's a very unique and individualised thing. And I don't like trusting it to somebody else because they can be a really good hairdresser. They could be so talented, but not share my vision. And I find it so difficult to articulate my hair vision. And half the time I don't even know what I want. I think I was happiest when I was in my early 20s and I did my own hair and I had them all in multicoloured braids. I had a shaved bit up the back and all shaved up over the ears, and it looked very flamboyant and extrovert. And I think that's when I liked it the most. But I don't think it was a very good idea because there's this thing called traction alopecia that I didn't know about at the time, but I researched in later years trying to work out why my hair is so thin. And I read that a lot of people from the Afro-Caribbean community who do those very, very tight braids do suffer from this traction alopecia. And basically that was a similar thing to what I was doing. They weren't like the ones that go along the scalp, they were individual ones. But they probably were tugging a little tighter than they should have been. So I wonder if that's partly responsible for my very thin hair. And right, another thing I'm going to say is a lot of people often say in the comments, you know, when I do a shot like this, oh, you should wear your hair down more often. Well, there's various reasons that I don't, and it's mostly to do with not the way it looks, but the way it feels. I can't stand the feel of that on my shoulders now. Yeah, it's horrible, but it's so fine. Like just now, like it was already sticking under my armpits from the back. It's so fine and floaty, it just gets stuck to things. Like it will get stuck under my eyelids and up my nose, like not up my nose, but against my nose. So it would go in my mouth and I'm like pulling individual hairs out or trying to get a hair out from under my eyelid, and it tickles around my nose. My nose is often sensitive because I'm quite often recovering from impetigo and I can't stand it. But I am thinking now, if I get a shorter fringe and some maybe shorter bits here that can't reach to get under my eyelids. I don't know, it might, maybe it'll be a thing, but I don't know. And also another reason I don't wear it down, apart from the fact that I just don't like the sensation of it at all, is it tangles so easily. It's such tangly hair. I've just been ages trying to get the tangles out of it. I brush my hair before I go in the bath. By the time I've got out, it's completely tangled up again. So if I was to wear it loose, oh, it'll be a nightmare. It'll be like full of tight dreadlocks by the end of the day. So those are the reasons that I don't wear my hair down. I'm not intending to start wearing my hair down. It's only down now because I'm about to go and have it cut around the corner. My daughter Izzy was just eavesdropping on everything I was just saying to you, and she, once the camera was off, she said, right, Mum, I was just listening to what you were saying. What most people do if they can't express their vision very well is they go on Pinterest and they find the hairstyle that they mean, and then they take that in and then they show that to the hairdresser. So yeah, that would never have occurred to me. Okay, it's nearly 2:45. We're back. Are you ready for the big reveal? I'm sure it doesn't look that different. She's feathered it a bit. She talked me out of a fringe. I was umming and ahhing about having an actual fringe, and she talked me out of it. She said, you know what? No, no, she didn't phrase it like that. She gave lots of reasons why she didn't think I would like it. And I was like, yeah, okay, went with it, whatever. She's probably right. She said, if you're not 100% sure about having a full fringe, I don't recommend you have one, because if you change your mind, there's no going back. So I didn't in the end. I just had it cut sort of that length, so I can sweep it over sideways a bit. Yeah, anyway, that's it. It's a lot off the length. So I'm still going to tie it back. And another reason I don't like having my hair down, as I realised as soon as I went out of the door, my bag strap was pulling me. And Izzy said, well, it's easily remedied, you just do that. So I did that, and then before he knew it, it was back under there again. Anyway, I'm quite happy with it. And I feel like having a walk because the weather's amazing. I didn't really have a massive to-do list for this afternoon because I wasn't sure how long the hairdressers would end up taking, but it was quite quick actually. Oh, Izzy's happy with hers. She just had a small trim. She literally just tackled the split ends. That's all. She didn't have anything else off. So hers looks the same but tidier, and she's really happy with that. It cost £31 for us both. You see, I found a nice inexpensive local one. It's a really child-friendly hairdressers, and about a third of the space is taken up with like a kids area fenced with a little gate and a Wendy Housey thingy and loads of toys everywhere. And there was like a toy dinosaur on the floor wedged up in the corner. It made me smile. I like that. It's a unisex one, and all the other customers were men. So that's unusual for me because I think normally I've gone to ladies' hairdressers, or if I haven't, there's just always been only ladies in there. So it was nice to have a gender mix. Actually, I like that. Right. Do you know what? This is the thing. I think I don't know if this happens to other self-employed people or freelance people. I feel like everybody else is working really hard from 9 to 5. And if I'm not working hard between 9 and 5, I feel guilty. This is why I feel guilty going for walks, even though I'm leaving the house at 4:45, and it'll probably be nearly midnight when I get back because I am, you know, working. Even in spite of that, I still feel bad about going for a walk in the afternoon, even though I need it to keep fit. What's going on with the whole guilt thing? Anyway, I'm gonna grab a can out of the fridge because it's blooming hot, and I'm going to take myself for a little walk. Well, I've had quite a long walk in the woods, and I'm looking at ready meals. I'm thinking I could just buy one for Izzy to have later while I'm out. I know she likes that meaty lasagna and spaghetti bolognese. I don't know about the other things, and I don't know whether she'll appreciate that or not. I could try her with cottage pie for a change. Oh, yeah, I'll try it. See, no, I don't think so. I'm going to, right, being a chicken, I'm going to get something that I know she'll like. Isabel has requested just plain choc ices. Oh, I think that must be it there. £1.50 for 6. Aha, I found a reduced to clear section with actual lollies in. £1 for 4 ice lollies. Isn't that like the normal price? But they sound nice, so I'll get some of those. They got Biscoff's ones. 3 for £2.25. That doesn't sound that cheap to me. How much are these Skittles ones? £1.50 for 4. But, oh, these ones, 50p for 5 Galaxy lollies. Okay, well that'll do, that'll keep them going. Good grief, they've got coriander seeds in here. Don't normally see that in Iceland, do you? I've got plenty at home, I don't need them. Well, I said I wasn't going to get anything else, and I spotted 4 of these for £1.12, so, you know, had to be done. Right, now I'm going to pay and go home. It's 4:05 now, I'm back from my walk. All sweaty, look, I don't look any different after my haircut, or do I? I don't know, a little bit different, that bit shorter. I'm making a coffee. Ta-da! I'm going to have a little sit down. I've literally got 35 minutes and then I have to leave the house for my gig. I'm going to get changed, get packed and go. We're on our way to Bristol now. It's looking a little hazy and muggy out there. The temperature gauge is saying 29 degrees at the moment. We're about 1 minute away. I was just saying, oh, we've got some pretty scenery, and then it just went to bushes basically and trees the minute I got the camera out. Here we are. Oh, it's got a long green drive. Yeah, I do believe it is. Oh, shooting into the sun. There's a marquee in that field. We're betting that's it. We thought we were going to be in a nice, cosy, comfy hotel. Maybe we will be. Maybe that's a separate thing. Who knows? We're not in the marquee. Guys just assured me.
Well,
he thinks.
I've had no information that we're in a marquee. I'm assuming we're in the main hotel. Which is that?
Well, I think you should go and find out.
Yeah.
There's room beside the van there.
Yeah.
White van.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. There's some disabled spaces, and I think there's one space right beside the van, which I left.
Over
for the PA.
The other side of the tree.
Yeah, the other side of the tree. Go around out there. Because I think that then just takes you around.
Hi. I like that tree there. That's lovely. Oh, it must be ever so old. I like to find out what kind of a tree it is. It's not the larch, is it? That's a genuine question. The larch. The larch. I bet it is. It's got kind of needly leaves. Well, we're in and we're setting up. Oh, that giant thing is my knee. It wasn't supposed to be in shot. Yeah, they cleared the room. They're putting a dance floor down. They're making it extra long for us. There's a nice Kaylee gesture, because they don't normally have them that long. Very nice of them. That's mixed legs. That's his chord hand, that is. Chord and bass. Oh, Nice.
And I'm in the way.
You are. That's very flattering. We are set up. Empty room. Rare moment. So I've quickly got the camera out to show you where we are. Hang on, I'll run to the other side so you can see where we're set up. Ooh, there we are. We've got DJ behind us. He seems like a nice friendly chap. We've been having nice chats and all that. And the hotel staff are bringing us a lovely cup of tea, which is nice as well. They offered.
Really,
I'm having my dinner. Who's moaning about ABBA? I made myself a cheese roll, got some grapes, cucumbers, crisps, Kit Kat, potatoes. I won't eat them all, it's just like extra snackage all the way home, you know.
Oh, I like rules.
We're going on about bands that they do and don't like.
But ABBA? I mean, ABBA? You're kidding me?
Offending all the ABBA
A third?
fans.
I mean, I can imagine, like, if you had Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Dave Clark 5, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, then you go down, right?
Anyway, what's going on now is we have sat up and we're just having a little recess before it's time to start. We're on immediately after the first dance, so we're all literally ready and poised. So as soon as that's done, we're in there. So I'm having my cheese roll, someone's running in. That makes me think someone's going near his fiddle who shouldn't.
So,
That's the normal reaction if there's like a child tottering towards it, lumbering towards his violin.
no, they were back.
Can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, we're only doing about an hour and 10 minutes. So it's another really, really short one.
I wanted to track down their man. So the programme would be...
You alright, Sal?
I talked to one of them.
Did I tell you?
Oh,
They made us
should
a
have
lovely
been
cup of tea.
all
Yeah, I think they did, didn't I?
4 or 5 times over.
Well, I told you
But they
about
had
it.
nothing.
So here it is.
Because it was all
I'll be mum.
taken away from them. Someone's got it.
case with a lot of
I
those.
said, is English
Yeah.
breakfast alright? I said, oh yes.
Basically rollers, yes, for his least favourite.
Is that a good colour tea for you, Hugh?
Yeah, that'll do me, thank
You
you.
have that one then.
Unless the
Where would you
Beach
put the Beach Boys?
Boys.
Hello, it's just gone 9 o'clock. We've finished the gig. Yeah, they absolutely loved it. It was a bit of a small dance floor for the number of people that we had dancing, but they managed. They went over to the side, either side as well as the dance floor, and they managed to fit in. Yeah, they really loved it. We're heading home soon. Just waiting for Mick. He's just sorting something out and then we'll be on our way. This is my view as I wait in the car. There is a buffet, but it's not been served for half an hour, so we're just going to head off. I still have snacks because all I ate was my roll and 1 cucumber, so I'm going to have a bit more now as we go along. It's still lovely and warm, by the way. I was a very happy temperature all the way through that gig. It doesn't half make me feel relaxed, and I think I'm better at everything in life when I'm warm enough. I just love it. Anyway, I wonder if it'll be warm tomorrow. So we've got another gig tomorrow. I'm going to have some crisps and then some more raw crunchy things. It's the usual thing. We've just seen a sign that says the M4 is closed on several dates, including today. It wasn't closed earlier, mind, but maybe it's just one side, I don't know. We'll see. We don't think they've shut it yet. We think we might be all right today. Hope so. Spoke too soon, didn't I? Oh, look at the X's, the flashing X's of doom are there, having to not go down that way and be diverted off at junction 25. Okay, we're confused now. We're still going. We went in the one with the green. Why are we still on the... I don't know. Maybe we're turning off.
No,
Have we been filtered off?
Turning off.
Bit of extra time on the journey then. Never mind, well it's quite early, it's 9:46. It was another really short one. Okay, so this is what happened. We were about to divert off, and then a big van shot past us on the other lane, going there. And then we said, oh, it's going past. And I said, oh, look, they've changed the signs back to open again. And so we quickly just, yeah. So we are on the motorway, and apparently it's okay. A bit confused though. It's just gone 10:30 at night and we're back already. That's early, isn't it, considering it was Bristol. So yeah, had a really lovely evening. I'm feeling ever so pleased with my hair. Whenever I've caught sight of it in the mirror, like going to the loo or something, I thought, no, it does look different, definitely. It feels different. It's like, it's not all annoying me, which is good, and it feels kind of cute and fluffy. I've got another gig tomorrow. Tomorrow we are in Bath in a church. I think it's in a church anyway. And we're leaving at 3 for that, 3 p.m. So it's quite an early departure tomorrow, and it's a 2-hour gig tomorrow. They're getting shorter and shorter, I tell you what. They used to be much longer. But anyway, yeah, I suppose I should get ready for bed. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it. Subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!